Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's my honor to yield 5 minutes to my friend and colleague, the gentleman from Indiana, Mr. Hill.
The gentleman from Indiana is recognized for 5 minutes.
Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent to revise and extend my remarks.
Without objection.
Mr. Speaker, our brave men and women in Iraq have answered every call, accomplished every task, won every battle. Our brave men and women in Iraq have fought valiantly. They have executed their mission with quiet dignity and with honor that is worthy of our praise. In looking back at all our military has done, there has been no task that these brave men and women haven't accomplished. They have risen to every occasion. However, we're not here today just to applaud our troops' performance. We are here today to ask if the surge direction that the President is taking us is the right direction for these brave troops. Is it the right direction for our country? And is it the right direction for the people of Iraq? The answer is unequivocally no. For the last 4 years of this conflict, the President has relied on the judgment of his military to execute this war and to follow their advice. Now, at this critical hour, he has chosen to ignore their expertise and advice. The Joint Chiefs have unanimously disagreed with the surge. General James Conway, commander of the Marine Corps, is quoted as saying, "We do not believe that just adding numbers for the sake of adding numbers, just thickening the mix, is necessarily the way to go." General John Abizaid has met with every divisional commander and asked, if we were to bring more American troops now, does it add considerably to our ability to achieve success? They all said no. General Colin Powell has said the surge will not work. General Wesley Clark, Ambassador Holbrook, Oliver North, Michael Vicker, Lawrence Korb, Richard Haas have all said the surge will not work. And the list goes on and on and on. Why does the President, Mr. Speaker, choose to ignore expert after expert, soldier after soldier, who say the surge will not work? Even General Petraeus has said, and I quote, "The way ahead will be neither quick nor easy, and undoubtedly there will be tough days. We have a determined, adaptive, barbaric enemy. He will try to wait us out. Any such endeavor is a test of wills, and there are no guarantees." Mr. Speaker, former Secretary of State James Baker has said there is no magic bullet to solve the problem of Iraq. No single answer. No quick fix. From this microphone, over the last 2 days, my colleagues on the other side of the aisle have tried to frame this debate about success and failure in Iraq. That debate is for another day. Today and tomorrow, the debate is about the wisdom or the lack of wisdom for the surge. The President and the members of his party today need to listen to the experts who have they relied upon in the past. To do otherwise cast doubts about who the President is listening to. Mr. Speaker, I firmly believe that this surge in the troops is the wrong policy at the wrong time in the wrong war. The actions that need to be taken to help the Iraq people and ultimately bring our brave men and women home safely is not as simple as rushing more troops to the front lines. Mr. Speaker, a while ago I heard my good friend and colleague from Indiana speak about how the Iraq study group actually said that a surge is something that probably is necessary, but there's more to the story than just a military surge. They also recommended that there has to be economic surge and diplomatic surges, not just a military. I talked to one of the Iraq study members just yesterday who told me that a military surge by itself will not work. The military has done all it can do, and they've done it very well. Now is the time to move in a different direction, Mr. Speaker. Vote for this resolution. Vote no to the surge. I yield back the remainder of my time.